Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Taurus, my beautiful Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus Taurus. This is looking at how your person of interest is currently feeling about you, about the connection, potential connection. So if there's someone you have on your mind, you're wondering what their current thoughts, what their current feelings are, what's going on deep down, then please keep on watching. Also going to look at what their likes, what their dislikes are, how they view you, what their deeper thoughts are, and what their next steps are going to be as well, what their next action is going to be. Now, of course, feel free to check out the placement or the sign of your person if you know what it is. But if you do enjoy the reading, if it does resonate with you, then please don't forget to like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Now, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm not sure. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces potentially, or someone with Pisces in their chart. Not necessarily, but it's just that was the first card that also came out in Pisces reading. Okay, just get a few more here in the main spread, but this is looking very, oh geez, wow. Okay, again, more, this was the exact placement in the Pisces reading, I'm fairly certain. Very interesting. Wow. Lots of similarities here. Okay. Yeah, more similarities. Wow. Okay. Let's just get one more here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh. Bear with me because a couple just fell and flipped over there. We've got the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Fire, Four of Wands. Okay, so something's definitely heating up here. Something is about to go down. Conversation is about to happen. And with that fire energy as well, it's probably going to happen quite soon or quite quickly. Let's start from the get-go. So we've got the Knight of Wands here. Now, this is representing you and how you are coming across to your person. Now, Knight of Wands energy. This is a very excitable, passionate type of energy in this card here, right? It's fire energy. The Knight is someone who gets very excited very quickly, someone who really has their sights set on something and is just raring to go. They could potentially be seeing you as someone who is very passionate, potentially very physically passionate as well. So they could be seeing you as someone who is, very physically affectionate. Let's say someone who has a very high level of energy as well. Taurus, so they could be seeing you as someone who actually has a lot going on. You're busy. Very busy socially too, potentially. Like you just always got an event on, always doing something. At least that's how this person is seeing you. They're actually wondering how you keep up with everything that you're doing. But they also potentially worry that because you have so many interests, so many passions, so many things going on, like literally you're just busy, they could also be worrying that your attention may be going somewhere else as well. Just got to put that out there. So they could be thinking that there are other people interested in you and you may potentially be interested in them. So they're also seeing you, I have to say, as quite a socially gregarious, kind of very popular person. So again, that goes along with that kind of slight worry about, are you interested in someone else? What's going on? A little bit perhaps of insecurity on behalf of this person. They're coming across as justice, right? So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with someone with strong Libra energy in their chart somewhere. You could be dealing with someone who quite literally works with something to do with the justice system, the legal system, a lawyer, something like that. But in general, this person comes across as very rational, someone who really can see the different sides to a situation, someone who is very calm, very logical, very balanced individual. Yeah, so this is someone who really wants to think things through, who makes decisions based on their rational mind and based on seeing all sides and all perspectives of a situation, rather than going with, you know, their gut feeling, or rather than acting on impulse. That's not what this person does. And so potentially they're thinking that they're seeing as you as more an impulsive person than they are. So, and that may or may not be the case. You may not see yourself as a very impulsive individual, generally speaking, but this person is so, I guess, such an overthinker sometimes, that compared to you and the things that you do in your life and the way you go about things and make decisions, they take their time a lot more. So they're coming across as, you know, much more measured in, and I don't want to say rational, because I don't want to say that you're not rational, but what I mean is they just think about things so much more. They spend more time thinking about all avenues of a situation before they leap forward or before they make a decision, rightly or wrongly, because sometimes obviously people can get into too much analysis about something. But again, coming off as very fair and reasonable, a very honest energy as well. You may be unsure about what this person is feeling because of the fact that they are not, overly emotional. Like, they're not going to have an emotional conversation. Having said that, they are very honest. So if you were to ask them a question directly, I do think that you would get a truthful response from this person. They're not trying to hide anything, right? They have a good sense of karma too. They're not going to do something, to upset you. It's not their goal to deliberately manipulate or mislead people or anything like that. When we look at their deeper feelings here, right, we've got a pretty amazing card. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is always, for me, when it comes out in this type of reading, it's like a destined connection. They are certainly feeling that way, right? There could be something about the way that you two met. Maybe you had to be in the right place, the right time. Maybe you met like through traveling or something. Maybe you met in a way that it just seems unlikely. And so it feels significant to this person. It feels like it was kind of meant to be. You could be from quite a different, for example, background to this person, or you may have different interests. And again, that just highlights the fact that it was like you two met in a sort of unlikely situation, or you had to be in that situation, otherwise your paths never would have crossed. Either way, this person is viewing this connection as, or potential connection, as something very, very positive, something predestined, something like that needs a significant amount of exploration, and something that also has the potential to turn their luck around, turn their life around. It's a turning point for them. And you represent quite a, I would say, lucky, fortunate, optimistic type energy for this person, right? This person maybe has a tendency to sometimes be a little bit negative or see the negative sides of a situation a little bit too much, whereas you are coming across as more positive, more of a positive kind of go-getter. They're seeing you as someone who really has the ability to turn their life around. And again, that sort of happy predestined meeting. Wow, that's pretty incredible. I don't think they're, again, coming across that way. That's maybe not something they have said to you, but that's how they're feeling about this, right? They're not going to let this go very easily. We've got the Knight of Coins here, right? Now, the Knight of Coins, this is, and I always, think about Taurus energy when I see this card, obviously, particularly in this deck here, with this beautiful imagery. But when we look at the Knight of Coins, we're seeing a very slow moving knight. There's a big, big contrast between the Knight of Wands, who's all like go, 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 impulsively moving towards things with great passion. And then there's the Knight of Coins, who's really working towards something very slowly, very methodically, has their eyes on the prize, is setting goals, and is just willing to put their head down and just diligently work towards them. Now, that's something that this this person, that energy, that's something that they like about this connection. So I feel, again, because I'm getting such strong Taurus vibes when I look at this card, I feel like they're liking the fact that, for example, you are a very hardworking person. You do set goals, strive for them, achieve them. It's something that they admire a lot about you. They're admiring this kind of work ethic. They're admiring this, you know, we obviously have the stereotype of Taurus being a fixed sign. Sometimes they can be very stubborn, but in a good sense, it can mean that you don't give up easily. And in the face of adversity, you have what it takes to overcome it. They love that about you. They love that about the potential connection. Now, we've got the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords, an energy of really needing to take a step back. Now, has one of you, again, this could be because you're so busy, Taurus, or you got a lot going on, a lot of responsibilities. Perhaps you have taken a little bit of a step back. Perhaps you have not been able to give this person actually as much time and attention as what they think they would normally get from someone who is interested in them, I would say. So with the Four of Swords, because they're kind of seeing that as a negative in this connection, they may actually be feeling like you have shut them out a little bit, or again, perhaps your interests have gone elsewhere. If you guys are maybe not speaking as much as they thought you would. This person may just be a much stronger communicator as well. Having this strong air energy, it could mean that they just generally expect a much higher level of communication or more frequent communication, just as an example. But either way, there is this sense of someone is really taking their time to think about something. And that kind of makes this person a little bit uneasy. That's all I'll say there. Not a major drama by any means, but that's just what they're kind of seeing as a negative at the moment. Next steps, next actions, what's going to happen? We've got the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, more air energy, and we've got the Four of Wands, Four of Fire. This is a new, I guess, conversation, truth. Ace of Air, Ace of Swords is all about victory in truth, truthful conversations. Sometimes it can be new ideas as well. Either way, it's like a fresh new start, a new beginning. So I think a conversation is going to happen, and it's really going to take things to the next level. And I do believe it will be a conversation about commitment. When we have the Four of Fire, Four of Wands, that's a card about stability, about building a stable foundation. It's also a card sometimes that reminds me about home, living situations. So it could even be something like moving in together or moving to a location where one person feels a bit more stable. In some cases, it's not going to be for everyone. In some cases, Four of Wands can be like that marriage sort of card, commitment, that sort of ceremony. So anyway, the point is, it is going to be a new beginning, a conversation, at least something to do with the commitment, the stability of this connection. And I think it's going to happen very soon. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.